Welcome back, guys. We're back out here again today, Saturday. Only got four 330s in the water yesterday, but we'll check those here in a minute, and then I'm gonna go set some mink cages, and then today's gonna be more or less another yesterday. Just we'll, I'm sure we'll put some traps in the ground or in the water or whatever, but it's gonna be primarily just scouting. So I noticed with yesterday's video, it turned out awfully long. I'm going to try to shorten that up a little bit. Some people enjoy watching set videos. I don't, just because they're boring to me. And if I wanted to watch a setting video, I'm going to want to watch like a demo style, not something in the field. It's easier to see stuff that way. So anyway, let me get things rearranged here, and let's go check some beaver traps, huh? Hopefully we caught at least one. I'd be happy with one. I'd be really happy with 4. So stay tuned. That don't feel good. That feels like we got a fired trap. Oh, yep, fired trap. Well, huh. That kind of surprises me, because that one was, this is the one that I had a lot of confidence in. Well, it's never a good way to start. Your first one's a miss. But it could have been anything. Muskrat could have went through there or whatever. But we'll reset it. We'll catch them. We still got 3 more traps to set. So I'll go grab my setters and we'll get this reset, and I'll see you at the next one. Let's see what's going on. If anything anywhere. This is that one that I had really no idea how to manage. Alright, well that trap's still set. Alright, well that's 0 for 2. Let's go check these other 2 over here, see what's going on. And you talk about fresh mud. And they have really been mudding this thing up right before the snow fell. So, yeah, I think what I'll probably do before I leave is I'm going to pull that 330 and I'm going to set it here, and then we're going to caster it. Let's go over here and check the other side. Oh, got one right there for sure. Him floating. Oh, I got another one. Got one right here too. Cool. Well, 50%'s not bad. I'll take 50. Hey, I'm stoked with that. Like I said, I was going to be pretty happy. I was going to be pretty happy with just one. These runs were just really tough to set. So, but anyway, we got 2, so I'll get things switched around and let's get them out of the water, see what we got. That kind of looks like a pretty decent sized beaver over there. Ooh, slimy mud. Yeah, this is probably gonna be a 2-year-old beaver. I think that one over there is probably a little bit bigger, maybe. What do we got going on here? Where's it all? God, this stuff is just so nasty to work in. Makes me really appreciate my river beavers. I can get some operating room over here. Hopefully. That beaver was just recently caught. Good night, slimy garbage. Goodness gracious. Oh. Whew, I'd make a really good beaver. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. And that's not a giant beaver, but probably, oh, if I had to guess, I'm gonna say he's gonna go about 28. That over there. Let's get him up there so I don't have to come down this slippery sucker again. And try to get this ridiculously tangled mess untangled. So let's see, we're gonna have to bring him up here somewhere to get him undid. That is a giant beaver. This head mount's driving me nuts, but I think I got it kind of focused, guys. But this beaver is a mega dog. That is what you call a super jumbo. Wow. Since we got him untied, we're gonna take him clear up top to get him undone. That's assuming I can get up there. Oh, oh my goodness. This thing's so heavy. Holy crap, guys. No. I thought deer season was over already. Oh my goodness. Wow. Anyway, I don't know what the GoPro caught. It slips around on my head and everything else. It just beanie and whatnot makes it a pain in the ass. But that's what you call a mega giant. This thing, I mean, his head almost takes up the entire 330. At least half of it anyway. That is a mondo. Makes that size 10.5 shoe look tiny. And these are actually bigger because these are hip boots. But that's a mega. So super stoked with that one. That's going to be a super blanket for sure. It's like a quilt. I'm gonna get him out of the trap. We're gonna get it reset, and then we're gonna cruise on over. We'll get those mink cages set, and then I'm gonna go take a look at some other stuff. But one thing I realized is, or that I was thinking about this morning, is I don't have a trailer with me. So I don't know if I'm riding bitch or if it's riding bitch, but one of us is going to be riding bitch. Hopefully it's a girl, so we ain't got no nuts to butts. All right, stay tuned, guys. That's a giant beaver. I'm stoked. I can't wait to get home. Put the scale on that one. It's been a long time since I caught a big beaver. Oh shoot, it's so hard to tell. I might say 65. 65. It's a big one. So considering this place hasn't been trapped in forever, I'd be willing to say there's going to be another Mongo like this, and then that 2-year-old over there that we caught. I doubt very seriously that's the only one in here. So I'd be willing to bet there's at least 2 more in here. This thing is so freaking big. Takes both my hands to do anything with him. Perfect head catch. Of course, that's really all we could catch. There's the rest of them wouldn't fit. This guy back down there. That's how you know they're big beavers. See how this is nice and tight here? Big old bend right there. That's when it hits a big beaver like that, it typically damages the trap a little bit, bends it up. All right, let's see. I think everything else I need is already out there. So there's no super trail of mink in here, but I just know when it comes to mink, they like to look in the crooks and the crevices and the corners and the tight spots. You know, we did have mink tracks coming across here yesterday in the snow. They're kind of melted out now, but rather than sticking this out there in the water to where if it thaws out it falls through or whatever, I'm gonna stick it right back up in here and just give him a nice little, you know, somewhere where he can walk right into it and kind of get the the back of the trap kind of out of the equation, so he doesn't want to sit there and spin around it all day long. All that business. And it's kind of you know, out of the weather in here and whatnot. And kind of watch it in there. Oh shoot, that might work right there. Just like that, man. So yeah, mink will smell that and he'll come in and investigate it, and hopefully we put a collar on him. One thing I like to do when I can. Good night. Now this is not camouflaging the trap for the mink. I put that there just so hopefully no birds pick that up, you know, see that hanging there. And then you know, I'll make sure the opening is as open as it can be for them. So something like that. But yeah, I did get myself pretty good. More or less, that's how you set a mink trap, guys. It just, you know, in a cage anyway. All right, guys, so it's the end of day 2. I didn't do a lot of filming today just because it's boring. It's boring stuff. It's the suck part of trapping, is all the scouting and stuff like that. We're gonna change this property up a little bit. So I got to look at the both the creek systems. So the one creek that's got all the muskrat in it, it's in that zone right now where it's too frozen to trap, but it's not frozen enough to trap. So we're gonna hold off on that one. Really difficult to get into it. Cattails are super tall. You're breaking through the ice. It's a pain in the butt, kind of dangerous. So I'm gonna stay out of that probably this year. Probably come back in November next year. Get here when it's open water and I can really get in there and do what I want to do. I checked the other creek system and it's wide open. Not much sign on it. I will, when I come out tomorrow, or it could even be the following day, I am going to set. I will put 2 otter sets in that, and then possibly a couple more mink sets there. But other than that, it's just this would be a great coyote trapping place. Man, there's a lot of great opportunities out here for coyotes, but someone else has already taken care of that. So we're just gonna focus on the beavers, which is fine. I'm busy enough right now where I really can't, you know, do thousands of acres every day. So I'm going to wrap this up, get home and get warm. It has been everything across the board in Montana today. I've seen the sunshine, which is gorgeous. Look at this. It's a long ways away for the GoPro, but look at the sun shining on them mountains. Just epic. But yeah, it's been sun shining. The fog was on the ground, couldn't see. I've been rained on, I've been snowed on. Typical Montana December, man. You gotta love it. So wrap this up. Like and subscribe, guys, if you don't mind. When we hit that 750, we're doing the live. I think how I'm going to do that is when I hit 750, I'm going to put out a YouTube video, give everybody 2 days to comment on it. And then I'll give the comments a number, and then when we go live, we'll do a random draw, and we'll ship out that coyote. And like I said, probably a hoodie. We'll just see what happens. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go home, edit this, and probably have a whiskey. So take care, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me. And I mean, it wasn't a terrible day. We did get 2 catches and 1 phenom beaver. So that's cool for still in the scouting stage of the project. So we'll see you guys later.